Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, November the 8th, Election Day 2016. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, we'll have the winners from this year's Walk Across Tennessee program. We'll tell you about some changes and upcoming events happening at the Tullahoma Fine Arts Center. And the Robert E. Lee Elementary School Great Pumpkin 5K is coming up this Saturday. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
When your family suffers the loss of a loved one, the caring and compassionate staff at Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel are standing by to assist you in every way possible. We are proud to support local industry and offer only Batesville caskets. Many funeral homes don't own or operate a crematory. We utilize the only crematory in Coffee County. Your loved one never leaves Coffee County. We can accommodate any need and any budget. Consider our complete pre-need service to remove this burden from your family during their time of grief. Lock in today's low costs and protect from inflation. Tullahoma Funeral Home and Coffee County Funeral Chapel. Our family caring for your family.
Friday, December the 2nd, the third annual Reindeer Fun Run will be held on Jackson Street in Tullahoma. This unique fun run and walk benefits the Tullahoma Animal Shelter. Cost for the Reindeer Fun is just a recommended minimum donation of $10, but anyone is welcome to join in the fun. Participants and walkers run down Jackson Street as the parade watchers gather. Runners are also encouraged to dress in their favorite Christmas flair. Pre-register at D.W. Wilson or on the day of the race at Fraser McEwen Park. Grab your antlers and join in the fun at the third annual Reindeer Fun Run.
Welcome back. For the third year in a row, the estimated number of uninsured people in Tennessee has declined. That, according to a report released last week by the University of Tennessee Knoxville Boyd Center for Business and Economic Research. The percentage of uninsured people in Tennessee now stands at 5.5%, which is the lowest in the past 20 years. This year's survey shows that the uninsured rate for adults decreased from 8.2% in 2015 to 6.6% in 2016. This percentage change represents approximately 67,000 fewer uninsured adults over the year and approximately 218,500 fewer uninsured adults since 2013. The uninsured rate for children is 1.8%. This year's survey also indicated that 92% of respondents reported satisfaction with the TennCare program. This marks the 8th year in a row that satisfaction levels have exceeded 90%.
The 7th annual Robert E. Lee Elementary School PTO Great Pumpkin 5K and Fall Festival fundraiser are set for November 12th. The 5K will begin at 8 a.m. at the school located at 313 Lane Street. Runners can register in the office at Lee on race day or go to www.active.com and search for Robert E. Lee Great Pumpkin Run. Runners of all ages and experience levels are welcome. The course will start at the front of the school and wind through the neighborhood and end back at the school in time for the Fall Festival fundraiser. Tickets are available before Saturday at the school or at the door the day of the event. Following the 5K will be the Fall Festival, which begins at 10 a.m. Tullahoma Mayor Lane Curley said, quote, "This is a great way to have fun and get fit. Our health is one of our greatest assets, and I want to encourage everyone to join in the fun," end quote.
November 1st marked the deadline for the state's groundbreaking program, which provides high school graduates 2 years of community or technical college free of tuition and fees. 60,780 high school seniors applied for Tennessee Promise scholarships this year. That's up from 58,286 applicants in 2014 and 59,621 applicants in 2015. Launched in 2014, Tennessee Promise makes Tennessee County the first state in the nation to offer high school graduates 2 years of community or technical college free of tuition and fees. As a result, first-time freshman enrollment increased 25% at community colleges and 20% at technical colleges in 2015, and the total college-going rate increased to a historic high of 62.5%.
The Food and Drug Administration is reminding citizens that antibiotics are not effective for treating colds and flu. Let's watch this video.
It's time to get smart about antibiotics. You may think that if you're sick, you'll need them, but that's not always true. I'm Dr. Joe Turner, a medical officer at FDA. And there are some important things you need to know about antibiotics. For starters, antibiotics won't cure anything and everything that ails you. An antibiotic is a drug that kills bacteria. It won't cure a cold or the flu, no matter how lousy you feel, because those infections are caused by viruses. When should antibiotics be prescribed? When you've got an infection caused by bacteria, like strep throat or skin infection. There are some simple do's and don'ts when it comes to taking an antibiotic. Do take it as directed. Don't stop taking it because you're starting to feel better. Don't share it. Don't save it. And don't pressure your healthcare provider to prescribe an antibiotic. All drugs can have side effects. So if you have a viral infection, an antibiotic not only won't help, it could make you feel worse. In fact, overuse of antibiotics has caused the growth of antibiotic resistance, a serious health problem. That's when bacteria change in a way that makes antibiotics less effective. Bacteria that are resistant to antibiotics can hurt you. In the future, it is possible that no antibiotic will be effective in killing resistant bacteria. So get smart about antibiotics. Use them exactly as directed and only to treat infections caused by bacteria. To learn more about using antibiotics safely and effectively, visit this FDA website.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up after these messages.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Tullahoma Mayor Lane Curley and Parks and Recreation Director Kurt Glick recognized participants and team winners in the Walk Across Tennessee program last Thursday night at Buffalo Wild Wings. Newsleader's Philip Scoggins brings us this video.
Welcome everybody to the Walk Across Tennessee celebration. It's great to see everybody out tonight. It's a really great turnout. Didn't really maybe expect this many people, so I'm glad you're all here. This is a celebration for everybody that participated. First, let the mayor come up and say a couple words.
Thank you very much. I appreciate everybody being here tonight and participating in this. How this all came about, and some of you have heard the story perhaps. I was at a business here in town several months ago, and I saw a guy wearing a t-shirt that said Walk Across West Virginia. I thought, what's that all about? And so I Googled it and studied, hey, we can do that in Tennessee. I mentioned that to Kurt Glick, Director of Park and Rec, and his group just really embraced this. You know, Kurt does counts to 5Ks, and we've had half marathons and things like that. But a lot of people just can't relate to that. And so we thought, walking, most people can walk, and so we thought this would be a good way to get the community involved in something. And it never occurred to me, perhaps it did occur, we would have 114 teams participated. 550 people in Tullahoma participated. You know, it's just amazing to me. We walked almost, or the groups walked almost 100,000 miles. So I continue to be so proud of the people of Tullahoma for all that the people of Tullahoma do. Just make this a great thing. And thanks again for being here tonight, and thanks, Kurt, and your team for doing all of this. Thank you.
Well, everybody that participated in this event, I think, came out a winner. Hopefully had a little extra fitness, maybe lost a couple pounds, and had fun doing it and brought people together. So I hope everybody feels like they won. But we do have a few teams that are winners in categories, and so I'll start by giving those prizes out. We had 76 of the 114 teams made it to Memphis, so they walked all the way across the field. 66% of the teams made it across. And the school category, we had the Learning Place was the winner. So representatives of the Learning Place want to step up here and we'll get their prize. The Learning Place walked 1,359.98 miles. The first place team in the church category was the First Presbyterian Church, number 2. Mrs. Bradley here on that team, she walked 718 miles. And First Presbyterian Church number 2 walked 1,446 miles. So she walked half their miles. So congratulations. Okay, in the business category, the walking sticks from Clickin Woods Dentistry. They walked 2,527 miles.
And you got to lower the mic.
0.94. And they were second place by only 8 miles. You know, the first place in the friends and family category, and which is the first place overall, was the streetwalkers. They walked 2,527.94 miles. Don Young here, he walked 827 miles on his own. He was getting up every Saturday and walking to Manchester, I know, and probably doing a lot of other walking. So.
After the awards presentation, Alicia Bell, Executive Director of United Way of Coffee and More Counties, encouraged attendees to participate in the second annual Coffee County Relay Race coming up in March.
I'm here to talk about an awesome event that would be perfect for your team. It's called the Connecting Coffee County Relay Race. We did it last year, and it was so much fun. Some of you have already have been a part of it. But what it is, we start early on Saturday morning in Tullahoma, and we walk all the way to Manchester, but in a relay team. So you guys already have your teams assembled, which is the hardest part. And so if you are interested in joining us this year, it's March 11th, so you can mark your calendars. And I actually do have a sign-up sheet, and this doesn't mean you're committing, but if you want more information. And so I can give you the sign-up form and more details as those details roll out. But it is March 11th. It's a half marathon, and your team will be perfect for it. So if you want to keep all this momentum going and keep walking and losing and getting healthier, then this would be a wonderful thing to prepare for.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Would you drive a few extra miles to save thousands on a new or pre-owned vehicle? If you answered yes, do yourself a favor and come see us at Stanley Ford in Lewisburg. Right now, we're offering the Ford Focus for $16,455. This vehicle is automatic, power windows, and power locks. Or check out our F-350s, up to $10,000 off. Come see us today at Stanley Ford. You'll get the same selection of savings as the other guys, but customer service of a small town dealership. And remember, if anyone can, Stan can.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Here at Manchester Funeral Home, we know the importance of living and working in our local community because it's those families who we serve during their time of need honorably. We believe in supporting local business and offer only 100% Batesville caskets, the best in the industry and a driver of our local economy. If you want straightforward and fair pricing while working with the people you know, choose Manchester Funeral Home, serving your community since 1932. And pre-planning and pre-funding can be the best gift you ever leave your loved ones. Call us to pre-arrange. Manchester Funeral Home. Our family, caring for your family since 1932.
Welcome back. Peggy Burton spoke recently with Callie Bradford, Executive Director of the Tullahoma Fine Arts Center, about some changes in the organization and upcoming events at the center.
We're trying to always beautify our set here at this show, and today I've done it with Kelly Bradford.
Wow.
How great to have you.
That's so nice of you to say.
Kelly, most of you know her from the newspaper and the great work she does with Tempo and many of the articles you come out with. But now you are, what do we call you? The director?
Yes, the director. The Tullahoma Art Center.
Okay. But we're now calling it...
Well, it was the Tullahoma Fine Arts Center, but it's now the Tullahoma Art Center. So we just changed the name.
Okay.
Yeah, very new.
Okay, and that's a big step. And I know for one thing you're doing is asking people to submit logos.
Yeah, so we're doing a community logo contest. We're really super excited about this. We wanted to do something to really let the community know that this is their art. And we want them to help us in our rebranding and help us as we kind of move on to something different. So we came up with a logo contest. And
do you have rules on that, like
we
size?
do, and they're on our website at tullahomaart.org, or you can find us on Facebook and or Instagram. We're also on Instagram too, so all that information's on there. Really, it's open to any age.
That's good.
It is, yeah. And we wanted everybody just to kind of...
It can be, well, they can go to that...
Yeah, they can go 3 colors, not including black, so you can include the black. Something that's modern, you know, because we're moving into a kind of a new age.
Growing,
yeah, growing. But really just want the community to use their imagination and think of the art center as a place for not only the visual arts, but the theatrical arts and the musical arts, just an art hub, if you will.
I love that. I love the idea of us pushing all the arts in our community.
Absolutely.
Christmas, is that the next thing on your agenda?
Yes, so I have so many things going on. I had to write them all down so I wouldn't forget.
I'll let you talk.
Yeah. Well, Pat Hitchcock, who's a local artist here in Tullahoma, terrific artist. She's hosting another acrylic class, so they're going to be painting a beautiful winter sled scene, perfect for, you know, if you got to get, you know, a gift to give, want something to give a real personal touch. She's a ton of fun too. Just a really talented artist.
So she's having a class.
She's having a class on November the 16th. So we're taking enrollments right now. You can call the Art Center 455-1234.
That's easy.
Yeah, it's absolutely the most easiest phone number to memorize. Call down there and get scheduled. Also, the information is on the Facebook page and also the website. We also have the Trees of Christmas exhibit. So it's the second annual. It's centered around the 12 days of Christmas. So the partridge in a pear tree. Yeah, and we've had local businesses, local artists, and just volunteers in the community.
I know you've had 4 or 5 already solicited. Have they been named, like which day of Christmas they are?
We have, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, because there's 12. But we have, for instance, the Community Playhouse will be coming in and decorating a tree. The THS Improvateers, local artist Tommy Williams, and some other local businesses coming in. So another way to have the community coming
involved in.
Exactly.
And these will be presented.
Yes, they'll be presented, and let me look at they'll be presented on the November the 11th through the 26th to give the people enough time to come in. Now, here's the great thing. So not all of us have, Christmas is an extremely busy time, especially for those of us who work. And these trees will actually be for sale.
So they're auctioned off, sort of?
Yeah, so there'll be a silent kind of auction going on.
And then you can just pick the tree up, go sit it in your living room, and you're done.
Actually, we'll do you one even better than that.
Oh, really?
We will deliver it to
wonderful.
you. Yes.
That
so
is beautiful.
They'll have an opportunity to come by to bid on the trees. There will be a buy it now option.
Yeah.
So if you're on eBay, you'll know that the buy it now option, just you can buy it right away. But all the proceeds go to the art programs at the center.
That's great.
Oh yeah, so we're really, there was a great turnout last year. We're looking for an even better turnout this year. We also have something else too. I'm just going to keep going.
Go ahead.
Barrett Hedges, who most of you know, he was a THS graduate, extremely talented photographer.
I know.
Just
National Geographic.
Yeah, National
winner.
Geographic winner. He's a wildlife photographer. But to see his, I mean, to even talk about him really doesn't even do them justice.
You have to see the images.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
So he's going to be here. He'll open up November the 19th, and that is a Saturday. So it's from 5 to 7. We'll have an artist reception. We invite, obviously, the whole community to come out and see Barrett's exhibit. He will be there through the mid part of December. So you'll have lots of opportunities to come down there, take a look at the trees, buy a Christmas ornament. There's so many things in the center by local artists for sale too.
That you can get. There's nothing better than what our local artists do.
Absolutely, and we're also participating in the Shop Local event.
More Newsleader on 6 is coming up right after this.
Have you heard the news? The Russell Barnett Automotive family has launched its new and improved website. That's russellbarnett.com. With over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from, then look no further than russellbarnett.com. Online service appointments, customer testimonials, and vehicle history reports, this website has it all. We're the largest Middle Tennessee family-owned dealership with 5 locations to choose from. russellbarnett.com, and why buy anywhere else?
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's gonna be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor too when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. Newsleader's Marilyn Ewing spoke with Sylvia Pinson and Judy Williams about this year's dinner theater event.
Something we were talking about not too long ago, the dinner theater.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yes, it is. Greater Tuna.
Greater Tuna.
Yes. Now, you did the auditions. Everything went well.
Yes.
You're getting ready.
And we have Neil Gordon.
Oh, yeah.
And Mark Majors.
Yes.
And those guys are fabulous.
Yeah. Very funny.
And they're very good show. And starts December the 2nd and 3rd.
Okay.
And dinner is first at 6, and then 7 is the show.
Wow.
And we'll be selling tickets shortly.
Exactly. And there is a Sunday afternoon
matinee.
Yeah, always
so
love
December
that.
the 11th, and it's from at 2 p.m.
Exactly.
So,
wow.
Well, yours truly over here is busy selling.
Exactly.
Sponsor ads for the playbill.
Yeah,
so
but even besides that, I mean, these events, a lot of planning, all of this, I mean, really comes into play, and it's probably a lot of people that certainly contribute to make it all happen.
Well, as of July, we have a new board president, and he came in, Randy Carroll, and what he has done is empowered different chairs to bring in their people to help drive their division. And right now, that concept is really working for the Bedford County Arts Council. And we're excited about it, and new eyes and young people have come in, stepped up to the plate.
Beautiful.
Which we need all the help we need. Some of their ideas.
We've got room for more.
We got room for more.
Okay.
And so we're excited about the new excitement we got going on in Bedford County.
I love it because it's continuing to revive and
Correct.
such. It's just not laying stagnant. So
and I think
it's a wonderful thing.
All the children in the world should have an opportunity to enjoy the arts, be a part of the arts. And it's very important we keep facilities open and programming and so that they can show who they are. They're not all basketball players.
That's
They're
true.
not all baseball players.
That's true.
There are beautiful arts people
Exactly.
out there.
Exactly.
So we're
Before you
excited
know
about
it.
what we're doing.
And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include International Bluegrass Music Association fiddle player and female vocalist of the year, Becky Bueller, who will come by and tell us about being the first female fiddler of the year. Fire Chief Richard Chastain will remind everyone that the Tullahoma Fire Department is accepting toys for the Toys for Tots Christmas gift program, and we'll hear about this week's Veterans Day program to be held at South Jackson Civic Center on Friday. All that and more on this week's Living.
And we here at Channel 6 would wish to send our condolences and our thoughts to the family of Thomas Perkins, who passed away this weekend. Tom Perkins was an upstanding member of this community and just a genuinely fine man. Our thoughts and prayers are with the Perkins family. Our condolences to you. He was a great man and will be missed. Stay with us. We'll be right back with your weather forecast.
Trucks, trucks, and more trucks. Keith Barnett here with the Russell Barnett Automotive family, and we have your next truck. From the Ford F-Series, the Ram, Chevrolet, or the GMC, then look no further than the Russell Barnett family. With over 350 new and pre-owned trucks to choose from, now is the time to buy. Stop by one of our 5 locations. That's Russell Barnett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Chevrolet GMC, Ford of Winchester, and Russell Barnett Ford and Kia of Tullahoma, or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. Why buy anywhere else?
It's your trademark. That's something special everyone knows and remembers. It's your thing. It's made holidays special for decades, and summers unforgettable for the entire neighborhood. It's made everyone laugh every single time. Don't let illness or injury keep you from doing your thing. The rehab team at Life Care Center of Tullahoma is ready to help you live well.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 2005 at 80 degrees. The record low was in 1951 at 17 degrees. The average high on this day is 62, and the average low is 39. 30% chance of rain in the forecast for tonight, with a low expected around 49. And on Wednesday, cloudy weather in the forecast with a high of 61 and a low of 40, and partly cloudy weather expected on Thursday with a high of 65 and a low of 41. And Andrew, everybody across the country today, of course, is thinking about election, and as we speak, we don't know how that might turn out. We do know that here in Coffee County, a pretty high turnout of early voting at 38%, so we should see a total turnout probably well in excess of 50%, which is pretty good for this county.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you hear it every year, you know, oh, most important election, most important election. Well, every election is important, and of course this one is as well. So hopefully you got out there, you made your voice heard, you cast your vote. It's your right as an American. Hope you got out there and voted.
Absolutely, and again, we don't have any results right now. However, polls in the state of Tennessee show Donald Trump with a pretty substantial lead going into this race. That's not the case across the country.
Right.
So it may. Let's just put it this way: if Florida goes for Hillary Clinton, perhaps the race is about over. If it doesn't, it will be a long night. So.
I have a feeling it'll be a long night anyway. It's been a long process, so why not stretch it out a little bit longer, I guess.
A long process that I'm sure a lot of people are weary of and ready to move on.
Absolutely.
Folks, that is our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great evening.